You are paying $120 every single time you walk into a gym. And no, that's not some luxury fitness club in Manhattan. That's what happens when you sign up for a regular $60 a month gym membership, go maybe 30 times over 5 years, and then do the math on what each visit actually cost you. That number should make you physically uncomfortable, and by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly how your gym membership isn't just wasting your money, it's actively destroying your wealth. I'm Ajaz, I have a master's in finance, and I've spent years studying the psychological money traps that keep everyday Americans broke. Today, we're going to expose one of the most overlooked wealth destroyers hiding in plain sight, your gym membership, and the dangerous psychological spiral that keeps you paying for it. Let me paint you a picture. It's January 1st. You're fired up. New year, new you. You walk into that gym, the front desk person gives you a big smile, you sign the contract, $60 a month, and you feel incredible. You feel like a different person already. You buy the new gym shoes, the pre-workout, the shaker bottle. You go hard for the first 2 weeks. Maybe 3 times that first week, twice the second. By week 3, you're down to once. Then life happens. Work gets crazy. You're tired. It's raining. Your buddy cancels on you. You tell yourself, I'll go next Monday. But next Monday turns into next month, and next month turns into, well, I've already paid for this year. Might as well keep it going. I'll get back into it eventually. Sound familiar? Because you are far from alone. Approximately 67% of gym members never use their memberships regularly. Let that number hit you. 2 out of every 3 people paying for a gym almost never show up. Only 18% of gym memberships in the U.S. are actually utilized at least once a week. And collectively, Americans are wasting approximately $1.3 billion every single year on gym memberships they never use. That's billion with a B. And the average annual spending on a gym membership is about $600, a significant amount quietly walking out the door. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is the part nobody talks about. Meet Jake, the composite character. Let me introduce you to Jake. Now, Jake is a composite character, but he represents millions of real Americans walking around right now with this exact problem. Jake signed up for his gym membership 5 years ago, paying $60 a month. He was motivated, he had goals, he even bought matching workout clothes. That's $720 a year. Over 5 years, Jake paid $3,600 to his gym. And how many times did Jake actually show up and work out? About 30 times, 30 visits in 5 years. That means every single workout Jake did cost him $120. He literally could have hired a personal trainer to come to his living room and give him a one-on-one session every single time for less than that. He could have bought a full home gym setup with a bench, dumbbells, a pull-up bar, and still had money left over for protein powder for a year. But instead, that money just quietly vanished month after month into a gym he barely set foot in. And this is where the real wealth destruction kicks in. I need you to pay close attention here because this math is going to fundamentally change how you think about money. The compound interest math. If Jake had taken that same $60 per month and instead of giving it to a gym, invested it into a simple S&P 500 index fund earning an average return of 8%, compounded monthly, and just let it sit for 30 years, he would have over $89,000. Let me say that again because I don't think you heard me. $89,000 from $60 a month. That's not some risky crypto play. That's not a fantasy investment scheme. That's just the boring, proven, historical average return of the American stock market over the long term. Jake didn't just lose $3,600 on a gym he didn't use. He lost the future value of that money. He lost decades of compound growth that could have funded his retirement, a down payment on a house, or his kids' college education. That is the real wealth destruction nobody warns you about. So let me ask you something that might sting a little. Why does Jake keep paying? And why do millions of Americans keep paying for something they clearly don't use? It comes down to one of the most powerful psychological traps in human behavior. It's called the sunk cost fallacy. Explaining the sunk cost fallacy. Here's how it works. You've already spent money on something, so your brain tells you that quitting now would mean admitting all that money was wasted. You think, well, I've already paid for 3 months. I can't cancel now. That would mean those 3 months were for nothing. I'll definitely go next week. Your brain is literally tricking you into throwing good money after bad money. It's irrational, but it feels completely logical in the moment. Psychologists Hal Arks and Catherine Bloomer proved this back in 1985 in a now famous study. They found that people consistently chose worse outcomes simply because they had already invested money. In one experiment, participants chose a less enjoyable ski trip over a better one just because they'd paid more for it. The rational choice was obvious, but roughly half the people still went with the expensive, inferior option because of the psychological weight of that sunk cost. And it doesn't stop at the gym. That's the truly terrifying part. This is what I call the sunk cost spiral. It starts with one membership you don't use, and then it quietly, invisibly spreads to every subscription in your life. The subscription epidemic. Think about this. The average American is now spending $273 per month on subscription services. But here's the kicker that should genuinely alarm you. When people are asked to estimate their own monthly subscription spending, they guess around $111. That's a 146% underestimation. You are literally spending more than double what you think you are on subscriptions every single month. 42% of Americans have completely forgotten about at least one subscription they're still paying for right now. That streaming service you signed up for to watch one show 6 months ago, still charging your card. That premium app-free trial you swore you'd cancel before it renewed, still billing you $9.99 a month. That meal kit service you tried once, didn't love, and completely forgot about, running like clockwork on your credit card statement. That cloud storage upgrade from last summer, still draining your account, and the damage goes deeper than you think. According to CNET's annual survey, Americans spend about $1,080 per year on subscriptions, with nearly $200 of that going to services they don't even use. That might sound small in isolation, but here is the thing about wealth destruction. It's never about one expense, it's about the pattern. It's about the compounding effect of dozens of small leaks silently sinking your financial ship while you're focused on the big expenses. Now, I need to address something because I know exactly what some of you are thinking. Isn't this just about discipline? If Jake just went to the gym consistently, none of this would be a problem, right? Just show up, Jake. Problem solved. Here's where I push back hard on that. It is not just about discipline, it's about systems. And I'll tell you why. Discipline is a depletable resource. Every psychologist who studies willpower will tell you the same thing. You cannot willpower your way through everything forever. You will eventually run out. And here's the dirty secret. The gym industry knows this better than anyone on earth. In fact, their entire business model is engineered around your predictable lack of discipline. Let that sink in for a second. The gym makes more money when you don't show up. A typical gym sells way more memberships than their facility could ever physically handle at any given time. Planet Fitness, for example, has built its entire empire by attracting precisely the people who are least likely to come back. Hardcore lifters are expensive. They wear out equipment, crowd the space, demand resources. But casual members, they pay faithfully every single month and use almost nothing. The gym is literally banking on the fact that most of you will pay and never walk through the door. The most profitable gym member is not the person deadlifting at 6 a.m. It's the person who stopped showing up 3 months ago but keeps paying because canceling feels like admitting defeat. This is not a conspiracy theory. It's their documented business model. It's called a breakage model, the same concept behind unredeemed gift cards and unclaimed insurance policies. Industries that profit specifically and deliberately from non-use. Your absence is not a bug in their system. It is the system. So what do we actually do about this? I've got 4 tactical steps that can save you thousands of dollars starting right now. Step 1, the 90-day audit. Here's what I want you to do tonight. Pull up your bank statements and credit card statements. Go back 90 days. Write down every single recurring charge, every subscription, every membership, every forgotten auto renewal. You are going to be absolutely shocked at what you find. Most people discover between 3 and 5 charges they completely forgot existed. Here's the rule. If you haven't actively used it in the last 30 days, cancel it immediately. No negotiations with yourself. No, maybe I'll use it next month. If it hasn't been used in 30 days, it dies tonight. Step 2. The per-use cost calculator. For every subscription you decide to keep, do this simple math. Take the monthly cost and divide it by the number of times you actually used it in the last month. Your $60 gym membership that you visited twice. That's $30 per workout. Your $15 streaming service that you watch 3 times. That's $5 per viewing session. Your $12 music subscription that you listen to every single day. That's about 40 cents a day, actually worth it. See how this works? If the per-use cost makes you cringe, that is your answer. Cancel it immediately. Step 3. Replace with free alternatives that cost you absolutely nothing. Here's a reality check that the fitness industry does not want you to hear. You do not need a $60 a month gym membership to get in incredible shape. You just need your body and the ground beneath your feet. Bodyweight exercises like push-ups, squats, lunges, and planks can be done anywhere, anytime for $0. Parks all across America have free fitness stations equipped with pull-up bars, dip bars, and parallel bars. YouTube has literally millions of free guided workout videos from certified trainers. Running, hiking, cycling, stair climbing, calisthenics, all completely free. And here's what most people don't know. Studies have actually shown that outdoor exercise lowers blood pressure and heart rate more effectively than indoor workouts, so you're not just saving money by ditching the gym. You might genuinely get better health results exercising outside for free. Step 4. Automate your savings redirect. This is the step most people skip, and it's the most important one. Take every single dollar you save from canceled subscriptions and immediately set up an automatic monthly transfer into an investment account. A simple, low-cost S&P 500 index fund works perfectly. Do not let that freed-up money sit in your checking account where it will quietly get absorbed into random spending. Redirect it the same day you cancel. Remember the math. $60 a month becomes over $89,000 in 30 years. Even $20 a month grows to nearly $30,000 over 3 decades. That money already exists in your budget right now. It's just flowing to the wrong places. All you have to do is reroute the river. Here's what I need you to understand before we wrap up. The gym industry, the subscription economy, the entire recurring payment machine, it is all engineered to extract money from you through psychological inertia. They are counting on you being too lazy to cancel, too guilty about sunk costs to quit, and too distracted by life to even notice the charges stacking up on your statement every single month. But now you know better. You understand the sunk cost spiral. You see how compound interest works against you when your money goes to waste instead of going to work for your future. And you have 4 concrete, actionable steps to break the cycle starting today. Now here's my final question for you, and I genuinely want to hear your answer. Go into your bank account right now, tonight, and check how much are you actually spending on subscriptions and memberships you don't use. I am willing to bet the number is going to shock you. Drop that number in the comments below. I want to see it. Let's find out who discovers the craziest forgotten subscription lurking on their statement. If this video opened your eyes even a little bit, smash that like button so the algorithm pushes this out to more people who desperately need to hear it. Share this with that friend who's been paying for a gym membership they haven't visited since last February. And if you want more videos breaking down the hidden money traps and psychological tricks that keep you from building real wealth, hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss one. Your money should be working for you, not against you. I'm Ajaz, and I'll catch you in the next one.